Wasn't aware you were in Russia.
I'm not. Not since a bomb blew up the Kremlin. As far as the Russians are concerned, we just bombed the Kremlin. The tension between the United States and Russia hasn't been this high since the Cuban Missile Crisis. And the blame, right or wrong, points to IMF. The President has initiated Ghost Protocol. The entire IMF has been disavowed.
That's the power of fear.
I'm not afraid of you.
Because you think you got nothing to lose. But you haven't thought it through. You haven't thought about your lady friend down in the DA's office. You haven't thought about your old butler. Bang! People from your world have so much to lose. Now you think, because your mommy and your daddy got shot, you know about the ugly side of life, but you don't. You've never tasted desperate. You're Bruce Wayne, the Prince of Gotham. You'd have to go 1,000 miles to meet someone who didn't know your name. So don't come down here with your anger, trying to prove something to yourself. This is a world you never understand, and you always fear what you don't understand. All right. Yeah, you got spirit, kid, I'll give you that. More than your old man, anyway. In the joint, Chill told me about the night he killed your parents. He said your father begged for mercy. Begged. Like a dog. Someone made fire. Someone was first. I don't mean the idiot who found a burning stick and kept it going. I mean the fella who could make fire. And until that knowledge was stolen, that fella was the most powerful person on the planet. And it means something to be first, to be most. It means a great deal. It means you have an opportunity to reproduce with the highest frequency and with the most desirable partners. It means your offspring have the greatest chance of survival and a better opportunity to make their own fire. I personally believe that human evolution has run its course. We live in a world where the people who can make fire have a tendency to wear condoms, sit in casinos, and drink themselves into a stupor. I believe that individual evolution has been replaced by something else, by a shared evolution, a communal contest, if you will. I believe, Miss Stenwick, in corporate evolution. I believe that the corporation that is first, that is the most, has an opportunity to manufacture with the highest frequency and in the most desirable markets. And that its shareholders, by extension, have the greatest chance of survival and reinvestment. Perfect. They're perfect.
Does that mean we're a go, sir?
Oh, we could spend another year looking for ways to bait this trap. We wouldn't come up with anything even close. They're perfect. What a way to walk this. So, an hour later, I find myself in a whorehouse in Chelsea with two Lithuanian redheads taking turns sucking my dick. I'm laying there and I'm trying not to come, and I want to make it last. So I start doing the math. I think 30,000 hours. What is that? That's 24 times 30. That's 720 hours in a month. 8,760 hours in a year.
Arthur.
No, wait. Because it's years. It's lives. And the numbers are making me dizzy. And, now instead of trying not to come, I'm trying not to think. And I can't stop. I mean, is this me? Am I this freak organism that's been sent here to sleep and eat and defend this one horrific chain of carcinogenic molecules? Is that my destiny? Is that my fate?
You promised.
Is that it, Michael? Is that my grail? 2 Lithuanian miles on my cock? Is that the correct answer to the multiple choice of me?
You want to go off your medication, that's fine. But you called me first. That was our agreement.
Sue me.
As you wish. Please be seated.
Thank you.
Would you, as the initiating officer, care to begin?
I will, unless, of course, you'd like to claim aggrieved status.
Yes, I would like to claim aggrieved status.
Very well, sir. Proceed.
You have in your possession certain belongings of mine, including clothing, furniture, personal effects of a non-military nature, which I'd like to have returned to me.
Indeed. I will do so as soon as possible.
Thank you. Now we come to the matter of the specific targeting of officers during engagements. Colonel, you must know that in civilized warfare, officers in the field must not be accorded inappropriate levels of hostile attention.
To your mind, what are appropriate levels of hostile attention?
Oh, Colonel, imagine the utter chaos that would follow from leaderless armies having at each other. There must be gentlemen in command to lead and where necessary, restrain their men.
Restrain them from, say, targeting civilians, women, children, and such.
That's a separate issue.
No. I consider them linked. And as long as your soldiers attack civilians, I will order the shooting of officers at the outset of every engagement. And my men are excellent marksmen.
Very well. I've said all I have to say on that subject. I'm an avid reader of political memoirs. I'll get hold of Mr. Lang's when they appear.
Well, perhaps he'll send you a copy for old time's sake.
I doubt that very much. The gate will open automatically. Be sure to make a right when you get to the end of the drive. If you turn left, the road will take you deeper into the woods, and you may never be seen again.
Heavy water. Nortsk telling in purity.
Oh, thank you so much. No, you don't know how much I appreciate this. Thank you so much. You don't worry, I give this to the Germans.
We trust you, Professor.
I may be mistaken, but I don't think Professor Heisenberg will reveal anything in his lecture.
Well, then, perhaps I could speak with him privately.
Are you hoping he'll defect?
Yes, I am.
Good luck. They tell me you're critical of the war, Colonel, not that you don't seem to have good reason.
I am critical of indecision, General.
In the field?
In Berlin.
So that's why you're here, I take it, to make decisions.
I've already made my decision. I'm here to help others make theirs.
They say when there's no clear option, the best thing is to do nothing.
We're at war. We must act. Sometimes rashly.
And what rash action did you have in mind, Colonel?
That would be a decision for the Supreme Military Commander. Sir.
The Supreme Commander.
Second only to the Chancellor.
If I were that man, this war would be going quite differently.
Well, we were thinking the same thing.
I don't need to remind you that we've all sworn an oath to the Fuhrer. Having said that, I'm going to forget this conversation ever took place, in the strict understanding that such talk never occurs again under this roof. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
You can tell your friends, Colonel, that I always come down on the right side. And as long as the Fuhrer is alive, you know what side that is.